So today, it's quite a lovely day outside, and today I'm going to be using my FireDisc for the very first time. Yesterday, I did my setup video and my accessory video, so today is the perfect time to do a first use video. Let's get to it. So welcome back, CampGeeks. Like I said, this is my first use video. I have the grill ready. I actually did some cleanup, just cleaned the grill, cleaned the lid, cleaned some of the tools that I want to use. And it's a very simple operation today. So it is Philly meat. Nothing crazy fancy, no vegetables, just the meat. So all I have to do is do what I normally do on my flat top, just do it with this specific grilling surface. See how the hot spots go, see how it actually works. It's nothing fancy. This is not a hard thing. I don't expect anything to go outside of the norm, but getting used to it, and if nothing, of course it's my first use, so I have to get it on film. So this is not a review, first use. Okay, so first things first, I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil in here. I'm not gonna put too much, just a little bit of oil. And then I'm gonna get the burner going here. I'm going to keep it on low medium, nothing too crazy. I don't want to go too hot too fast. And I do also have water as well. So you can see the water starting to bubble a little bit. Normally on my flat top I just use water as all I pretty much use. Water, and then of course the juices from the meat itself. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these started. Alright, let those get going here. A bit of water. Probably turn it up a little bit. Now I'm on medium is where I'm at. Maybe bring it up a little bit hotter. That way we burn off the extra water I threw on there. And of course I could use the tongs, or I could use the ultimate tool here. Tongs seem to be about right for now. A little bit of the seasoning on here. Now, I was considering actually using some of the seasoning that I got from FireDisc, but on this specific one, because it comes with it, I'm just going to continue to use these because this is what we've always used. I'm going to try this guy again. I think the tongs might be better for this specific instance. One more go. I will say one thing here. This is actually this specific meal is easier on this than it is on the flat top, because I'm not having to constantly worry about the meat going down the drain essentially. This is definitely easier in my opinion. I don't know which one I like better, if I like the tongs better, if I like the ultimate tool. The ultimate tool makes it real easy to flip a lot at once. Bring the heat down a little bit, because we're about done. So that makes it real easy to flip a lot at once. You know, I got the lid out just in case I wanted to cover it so it would cook a little bit faster, but this is actually really easy because everything is concave down to the center towards the heat. So it's a little bit different than cooking on an actual flat top, which actually makes it go a little bit faster, a little bit different though too, which is why I felt like I put too much water on at the front, because after the steaks melted, you got all the ice crystals obviously that got out. But actually in the end here, it actually is hitting about perfect, because it's just about done now. Just trying to render some of the fat down. But obviously if you felt like you needed to like steam this a little bit, all you would have to do is just take the lid, put it on there, let it build up. Obviously the heat, you're going to control how much of the steam comes out, but that'll, you know, cook a little bit faster, you know, especially if it's a really windy day. I do have the wind guard on the actual flame itself, but yeah, this is pretty much done. Now it's just I don't feel like there's too much liquid left, so I can actually kill the heat now. So I'll turn off the heat, and then I'm going to scoop this into a bowl for serving. This is a lot easier, actually, the scooping at the end, because you're always constantly fighting the flat top. Alright, Philly meat cheesesteaks all set to go. Now that I'm done cooking, of course, the utensils themselves, I'm going to take those inside to actually clean up. Let me do that, get those out of the way real quick. And cleanup in this case is going to be pretty quick and easy. And to be honest, a washcloth would do it. I just have a couple paper towels right now. I'm just going to wipe off all the solids I can get real quick. See if I can make it as easy as I can. And if you haven't noticed, it looks like it's already, you know, nice and cool, obviously. Now with the rest of these solids and stuff, I'm just going to want to get that wet and clean it off with a wet washcloth, or just squirt some water on it here. I could also get some soapy water if I wanted to. No matter what, all you're doing is, you know, just getting all the solids off, so you're getting ready for the next clean or the next use. And to be honest, if you have stuff that's stubborn, you can just throw some water in here, bring it up to a kind of a boil, let it boil itself out, and then go ahead and clean up the disc. And then of course, after we're done, we're gonna put a nice little coating of oil on this so that it doesn't rust or anything like that. So this is just a quick cleaning here is what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything fancy. Alright, now I'm gonna probably want to use a little bit of, probably a soapy water washcloth quick. I'm just gonna give a sponge a go, see how this works. Probably would have been easier to do to start with that, to be honest about it. Alright, last, just a little bit of oil. We're going to take that oil and just coat the entire surface with it. And that's that. So there you have it. That is my first use video. Nothing fancy. It's really tries, you know, like anything, whenever you get a new grill, you really want to try it out, something simple, so that you understand how it works. In this case also the tools, because they're new tools to how to grill with. But after doing this, it works exactly like I thought it would. It's very similar to my flat top, but I like the fact that it goes, everything stays in and I don't have to worry about a drain or anything like that. That's actually a huge benefit in many regards. Of course it has some cost to it as well, but I think mainly benefits in all reality. It's going to help keep those flavors in your food, and then of course cook off the moisture. So far I'm digging it. I got ideas for the future. So of course, after I have multiple uses with this guy, I'll be back with a full review on it. So thank you for watching to the end of this video. Short and sweet, but hey, it is what it is. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you again soon here on Camp Geeks.